Pay attention to the omens that the Most High send your way when it's time for you to go or move. Everybody might have a different omen. Now, I know that when it's time for me to go or move, I have my omen. The Most High just told me that don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. But everybody have an omen when it's time to go. And if you are a very spiritual or supernatural person, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to just give you an example. The Israelites, when Moses was guiding the Israelites, and I'm talking about black-skinned Moses and the Israelites, and they had all skin colors and some were of different ethnicities, but they had their bloodline. Fleas and lice would attack them, and they knew it was time to go. That was the Most High said it's time to go. So when you guys have your omen, you know what that is. A sign or a symbol, a certain animal, a bird, insect, even a baby's cry. You know what omens are. You know what omens are. And all y'all people who call people witches and warlocks, well, guess what? You might be thinking that Jesus was the head warlock, because spiritual abilities and powers that the Most High bestow upon us. Not that we have any power, but it's the Most High, the great I am, who I am's power. We see and we sense things. We see the signs in the sky, the Most High's Father, the Most High, the great I am, who I am, sky. We see the signs in the sky. We see the signs at night in the sky with the stars and the moon. So a lot of people who call people witches and warlocks, they're doing some of the same practices in a different style. But yet when somebody else have faith and they practice the Most High's power, they're accused of being evil and witches. Pay attention to the omens when it's time to move, when it's time to leave. When the Most High have a place for us all to be, the Most High will send the means, the transportation, the money, or even a ride out of nowhere. I needed to be here in Florida to help my son. And it was meant to be that I would return back here. So I'm at my sister's house, and I really wanted to go back to Las Vegas because I got my storage unit there, and I have a place that I can afford to rent. It's a rent-a-bed for $600 a month. A big house, 5-bedroom that I was staying at before I returned back to Florida. I went to Georgia first to pick up my daughter's remains from my niece who was keeping her remains. But all of a sudden, my niece and her husband, they were coming through Florida to go on vacation in Miami. And I was staying with my other sister. Now, I was supposed to meet my brother the next day, and we were going to spend time, and he was going to ride with me on the train to go to Atlanta to catch the Greyhound bus, or I would go by plane to go back to, what I was going to do. I made a mistake in what I'm saying. I was going to go to Louisiana to take my daughter's remains there. That's what was going to happen. So my sister that I was staying with said, she said her daughter and her husband, they're going to Florida. Would I like to ride with them? Right away, I knew. And I felt the Most High saying, go. So I did. I rode with them. I saved the money. But I was able to spend that towards the rent to get this house for me and my son because my daughter, her husband, and my grandson was sick of my son staying with them. And I'm telling you the truth. Sick of them, sick of him. I mean, he can make you sick mentally, stress you out. So I came here, and here I am. I'm right here. And so everybody in the United States of America, if you have dark skin, we're not asking nobody for no land. We're not asking nobody's permission for any land. We must move to the land. A lot of y'all got money in savings. There's a lot of wealthy African American people. Our people smart. We don't tell everybody what we have. But move to the states. Move to those states. That's what you do. Move to those states. We ain't using no word like we taking the land. We claiming the land. We don't own no land. The land belongs to the Most High, the great I am. The whole United States of America belongs to Father, the Most High, the great I am, who I am. We are the keepers of the land. Everybody. I don't care if you paid $10 billion for your home. You don't even own the material. You don't own the earth. You don't own the land. You pay for the material to build the land. The Most High gave you the privilege of getting the material that came from the Most High's earth to build that house. We all are keepers of the land. We don't own anything. Because when we die, you know what you leave behind? Everything. Unless the Most High wants you to take something with you. If the Most High don't want your body to rot and decay, the Most High will hide your body or send that to wherever the Most High wants for you to come to or go to. So just move to the lands. Move to the lands. And the Most High let me know those lands is Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. Yes, South Carolina. So that's how you do it. No permission needed. Mm-hmm. That's right. Don't fear. You supposed to fear Father, the Most High, the great I am, who I am. That's who you fear. You don't fear no man, no woman, no boy, no girl. You don't fear nobody. Okay? And don't make no videos talking about going against people. Why are you going against people when you've been given a message to receive your blessing? We answer to the Most High, the great I am, who I am. Father, the Most High, the great I am, who I am, is who I answer to and who you answer to. So that's called revolution, and that's called a peaceful revolution. Now, a angry revolution is where people start becoming loud, protesting loudly, like they're begging for something. You're supposed to be thanking the Most High. Don't forget to do that. Thank the Most High for blessing you to receive your blessings. That's what you do. And don't forget to clean up behind yourself. You represent Father, the Most High, the great I am. Before you leave, you clean up the houses you are renting. If you are selling your property, you make sure that it is clean in the yards. even if you